What would happen if one day you woke up and Earth's oceans were simply gone? Not a drought, not a gradual retreat, but a complete disappearance. Where there was once an endless horizon of water, there would now be an immense, silent, hostile void. A landscape no human has ever seen before, the entire ocean floor of the planet exposed to sunlight for the first time. Mountain ranges larger than the Himalayas, canyons deeper than any valley on land. Scars from Earth's past carved into stone, but the most disturbing thing wouldn't be the geography. It would be the history buried down there. For centuries, the oceans have acted as a veil. They have hidden cosmic impacts, lost cities, active volcanic systems, and even the physical foundations of the modern world. Today, thanks to technologies like 3D seafloor mapping, high-resolution sonar, and autonomous underwater drones, scientists can digitally drain the oceans and observe what lies beneath. And what they found completely changes how we understand our planet. In 2016, an international team of scientists drilled into the ocean floor of the Gulf of Mexico searching for answers. What they found wasn't a fossil, it was something far bigger. Beneath kilometers of marine sediment lay a massive circular scar, the Chicxulub Impact Crater. This crater is over 200 kilometers wide and nearly 1 kilometer deep. If it were fully visible today, it would cover a huge portion of an entire country. The analyses revealed something chilling. The rocks were melted by extreme heat, and they were exactly 66 million years old. That was the precise moment when an asteroid more than 10 kilometers in diameter slammed into Earth at speeds exceeding 40 kilometers per second. The energy released was equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs, and that impact drew a definitive line in Earth's history. Before that day, dinosaurs ruled the planet. After it, not a single one survived. If we remove the water from the Gulf of Mexico today, something unimaginable would appear. The full continental shelf, a vast stretch of land that has remained hidden for millions of years. As we descend across this dry landscape, we're not just going deeper, we're traveling backward in time. Each layer of sediment is a page from Earth's past. Volcanic ash, microscopic remains of extinct life, fragments of rock blasted into space and hurled back to the surface. At the exact impact site, Earth's crust was pierced like paper. Solid rock behaved like liquid. The ground rebounded, collapsed, and deformed. The result was a crater so unstable it took thousands of years to settle. No living being has seen this place since that day 66 million years ago. No one until now. The impact itself wasn't the true ending. That came afterward. Millions of tons of molten rock were blasted into the atmosphere. As they fell back down, they turned into a global rain of fire. The sky lit up as if the entire planet were burning. Entire forests ignited within minutes. Animals died without understanding what was happening. Air temperatures spiked instantly. Within a 1,000-kilometer radius, all life was wiped out. But the final blow came from the ocean. The asteroid struck shallow ocean water. That detail changed everything. The impact displaced unimaginable volumes of water, creating the largest tsunami ever recorded in Earth's history. Waves up to 1 kilometer high raced across the oceans at near supersonic speeds. Entire continents were struck hours later. Coastlines vanished. At the same time, extreme magnitude earthquakes shook the planet for days. Then came darkness. Sulfur and dust blocked out sunlight. Photosynthesis stopped. Plants died. Then herbivores. Then predators. Global temperatures plunged. Earth entered a planetary winter that lasted decades. The dinosaurs never stood a chance. Now let's move to another part of the world, If the ocean vanished from the western Atlantic, one of history's most misunderstood regions would be exposed: the Bermuda Triangle. Far from being cursed, its seafloor is pure geological chaos. Underwater mountains, abrupt trenches, volcanic plateaus, structures that disrupt currents, sound waves, and navigation. The Bermuda Islands themselves are not normal islands. They are the visible peaks of a massive volcanic structure rising 4 kilometers from the ocean floor. With water present, everything stays hidden. Without it, the explanation becomes obvious. Farther south lies the Puerto Rico Trench, the deepest point in the Atlantic Ocean, nearly 8 kilometers deep. Its walls are so steep that anything falling in descends uncontrollably, smashing itself apart as it sinks. There are no currents to return it, no human access, no recovery. When something disappears in this region, it's not a mystery. It's extreme geography. Here's an uncomfortable truth. The internet does not live in the air. It does not rely on satellites. Over 95% of global data traffic travels through fiber optic cables laid across the ocean floor. Thousands of kilometers of cables connect continents, banks, governments, stock markets, and social networks. They are thin, silent, vulnerable. If the oceans disappeared, we would see the true backbone of modern civilization, and just how fragile it really is. In 2006, a submarine earthquake near the Luzon Strait triggered a massive underwater landslide. The result? 19 internet cables severed at the same time. Large parts of Southeast Asia were cut off for months. Banks froze. Financial markets stalled. Losses reached billions of dollars, all because of something that happened on the ocean floor. Most of these threats converge in one critical zone: the Pacific Ring of Fire, an invisible belt beneath the ocean where over 90% of the world's earthquakes occur. Here, tectonic plates collide, sink, and release enough energy to erase entire cities. With oceans in place, these forces remain partially hidden. Without them, we would see just how dangerous Earth truly is. Off the coast of Gujarat, archaeologists discovered something unsettling: perfectly aligned submerged structures. Walls, roads, buildings. Some dating estimates reach 9,000 years old. The city associated with them is Dwarka. If confirmed, it would be one of the oldest human civilizations ever discovered. In 2025, new expeditions aim to digitally reconstruct it in 3D. Perhaps the real Atlantis was never where we thought. Finally, there is life. In the deepest parts of the ocean, creatures exist that don't need sunlight. They live near hydrothermal vents where water exceeds 400 degrees Celsius. They gain energy through chemical reactions. Scientists estimate there may be over 2 million marine species, and we've only identified a small fraction. This led to a disturbing conclusion: if life can exist here, it could exist on other worlds as well. If the oceans disappeared, we wouldn't just see dry land. We would see our history, our fragility, and the secrets that have been beneath us all along. The ocean isn't just water. It's the largest archive on Earth, and we haven't finished reading it yet.